Hello, my friends, Guy and friends. Um, Boy, these webcams they sure do catch the light. I'm sure a light worker would appreciate this. Uh, I turned all the lights off. The only light that's here is the light from coming in through the windows. But as you can see, it's adequate. Well, as I was saying, the you that you see in the camera is not the real you. And there's more you inside of you that cannot be seen by the camera. But then we all know that. And that's what keeps me going. And because the me that's behind me is growing. And that's good. And it's growing in you too, as well. That's the great mystery. Um, we are most in touch with it when we laugh at ourselves because uh, we don't know. We don't know. In the beginning is a question. And then we live and then we come up with some answers. And then we can't come up with some answers. So we go and see other people who have answers. And some of those answers are useful. And some of those answers are not so useful. And some of those answers are actually attempts to control. Watch out for those ones. Uh, yeah, they're hiding in what we call religion. That's a whole subject I don't want to get into. You're quite, you know quite well what I'm talking about. So, in truth, what do we have? We have life, we have experience, and we need to concentrate on life and experience. So, what are you experiencing? Are you experienced? None of us are all experienced. We only know what we know. And if you really examine that, there's a lot that we know that we borrowed, and we don't know that. We need to examine that very carefully. How do you do that? Well, you use your experience of life and you bounce it off that. And if it helps, you keep it. If it doesn't help, then it's of questionable value. So, most of what we know is of questionable value. Keep questioning. But most importantly, keep living and experiencing. That will not lead you wrong. When we are born in the box of ourselves. But that we, in order to make that better, we build a bigger box of ourselves. That's experience. But other people have boxes too, and some of the box they got from somebody else. Watch out for those parts. But we can learn from other people's boxes. That's what we're doing here. So now there are some brave souls. They're pretty far out there. They climb out of the box of themselves and they connect with the entire universe. Some of those are pretty far out. I talked to one the other day and she was so far out of the box and she was having so much fun out of the box and she couldn't even climb into the box of herself. Don't go there. That's too far out. We still have to maintain a connection between ourselves, our living self. Okay? We still need to do that because if we don't maintain a connection with our self, living self, we can't connect to the other people that are living in their boxes. That's not good. That's not what the universe wants us to do. The universe wants us to connect, living, sharing lives. Not to be far out there with the cosmos and have nothing to say to human beings. This is not what life is designed for. Well, we all we all choose our own view. That's good. So your view may be different than my view, and that's good. Okay, as long as you're comfortable in that box of view, that's all that matters. And so we need to love people as they are and where they are living. And we have to love them regardless of what they believe or don't believe. We have to allow that. We don't have to adopt it, though. Okay? You can always be you, and no one can invade that without your permission. So maintain your peace, keep your box in good order, and let other people do that for themselves. Well, this is my first video. This is a new beginning. So I love you all as you love me. Thank you, and there will be more. Probably this could get carried away. Thank you very much, my dear loving guides.